Hey guys, it's Sebastian from viralfive, and today I'm going to show you a quick breakdown of our trailer. So, what we did was, originally, we had a green screen of the hand, and we color keyed out all of the green. So to do that, you go to Effect, Keying, Color Key. Now this is probably going to take a couple keys to do, so I'm going to grab the darkest color, and I'm going to stretch it out. See how much I can grab? Ooh, I can almost grab all of it. And then I can grab another key and grab the rest of it. There. Now what you want to do is go to New, Solid, and place in a black solid because I want a black background. And you're going to click it and just drag it right below your clip. Now you can still see that the green screen is a little messy there. So what you want to do is you want to add an edge thin, probably about 1, and then you're going to feather it a little bit to make it blend a little bit better. And then maybe hit it with another edge thinner. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't see any complaints there. Maybe turn down the feather a little bit so I can have more contrast. Yeah, well, looks pretty good. Nice key. Just scrub through it to make sure there's no problems. Oh, look, see his thumb? It flickers. That means one of the keys is up too high. It's not this one, definitely. It's probably the other one. Here it is where his thumb is flickering. There we go. Let's see if that works now. Yep, it's still flickering a little bit. That's why you got to keep tweaking everything. Alright, so we added more color to the screen, but that's alright. Turn up the tolerance of the other key, and it'll take it out. You got to always find an even balance. You don't want one too high and one too low. But now his thumb stays when we do it. Perfect. Alright. I can probably go down. Nope, you cannot. This one can probably go down a little bit more. Yep, there we go. Up, see the bottom corner? Make sure you get rid of all of it. But if you play with it, the better the footage will look, because it won't take away from your video. Alright, so the next thing we did to colorize it to the black and white was we went to Effect, Color Correction, Black and White. And all it does is apply a black and white. However, now that it's black and white, it almost looks cartoonish in a way. See, like when the hand hits, it looks like it smooshes it together because you lose some of the quality. So it's like smoosh, and you lose all the contrast that the shadows had. So what you're going to do is you have to add some contrast. Go to Effect, Color, Correction, and then you're going to go to Brightness and Contrast. And you're just going to bring it up. Now I'm going for a more gritty look, so I'm going to have it a little bit darker than usual. I mean, you can play with the brightness and the contrast, but I'm going to have mine completely contrasted, almost. And I'm going to have the bottom of the hand missing, because I feel like it gives a more cinematic look. And now, when your character, when your actor hits, it looks less like a cartoon or a weird motion and has more contrast, so it just looks better overall. See, you can definitely tell that's two hands now instead of just one smooshing motion. All right. Probably a little bit too much contrast. There we go. Now the next thing we had in our trailer was dust elements when he hit. So we're going to do that after. First we're going to set up the fade-ins. So we had it fade in right about here in the beginning of our trailer. So what you can do is you can hit up Control D. That's the duplicate. My bad. What is split? Edit, split layer. Oh, I forgot to hit up first. So I didn't split it, I duplicated it. Anyway, so delete that first part because I don't want it. I don't care if you want it or not. I don't know what you're doing. Now, to enable the fade in, what you do is you click on the little arrow to bring down all the drop-down menus, and then transform, and you'll see opacity. What you want to do, you want to click on opacity and bring it all the way down to 0 at the beginning of the clip. Now, it doesn't matter where you click after, because you can just change it after. You'll see what I mean. So 100%. Now you have these two little keys, and it'll fade in. That's pretty good, actually, for me, but I'm going to extend it a little bit longer. So, boom. If you grab the key and you move it over, you can extend how far it takes to fade in. So this is going to take really long to fade in, which is stupid of me to do. Let's see. There you go. That takes really long to fade in when you move the key. Otherwise, that's perfect for me. Now, the next thing we had dust assets when the person hit to give it a more cinematic effect, like there was chalk on his hands or something. So I have powder hits from the Action Essentials pack, which you can download from videocopilot.net. You do have to pay for them. However, if you go to detonationfilms.com, they probably have some dust assets you can use for free. Now, this is my powder hit. It obviously explodes and comes out. I only want the probably about here part, so I'm going to split it because I don't want all the flares in there. I don't care if there's some of them, but. And then you're going to stop it to exactly where he hits. So this timeline at the top of the, this timeline at the top, if you double click it, you can scrub through all the frames, frame by frame. So make sure you bring it in, you find exactly where he hits. So for me, it's that frame right after.